It is a prescription cream that you use on your skin to either get rid of acne, remove fine lines, deep wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, age spots, sunburn, suntan, all of the above. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Black Girl's Guide to Tretinoin. Tretinoin is a form of Retin A or vitamin A. It is a prescription cream that you use on your skin to either get rid of acne, remove fine lines, deep sunspots, sunburn, suntan, all of the above. I'm gonna start off doing the Tretinoin 5%. I have been using Retin A or retinoids for about 5 to 6 years now, maybe longer. I went to the dermatologist. He gave me Tazorac 0.05%. So I used it and the instructions said something like use every night before bedtime or use every other night before bedtime, but I was thirsty, okay? So I was using it every day, sometimes twice a day. I was like globbing it on. I was just using it. And then like on the 3rd or 4th day, my skin was on fire, okay? Like the corners of my mouth had cracked. Down here was sensitive, burning. Like if I splashed water on my face, it was like, if I put moisturizer on my face, it was like, I misused it. I incorrectly used it because I was trying to be fast. Because when I get it in my head that I want to fix something, I want to fix it today. I want it to have never been a problem for me. So I was like, well, if I use it twice a day, it'll speed up the results. And if I put a glob on instead of a pea-size amount on, it's going to work so much faster and all of this and all of that. Trial and error has made me damn near an expert of Tretinoin on where you can use it, how you can use it, and when to use it. So I'm going to give it to you. First of all, when I say my skin was inflamed and it was red and it was peely and I was just all kinds of scared, so I went online and a lot of people complained, so I cut back and started following the directions the way he had given it to me, okay? So that would have been, I think one time daily, I think is what he had prescribed me to use it as. So I cut back. I use a pea-size amount on my entire face, so I would just dab, rub it in after washing my face, and then you have the option to apply moisturizer. Moisturizer is kind of like a buffer, so if your face is super sensitive, then you want to use that route. I'll explain that better at the end. So I used it, and for the first 2 weeks my face would like peel and be dry and patchy. My face peeled in sheets. The first, like, I went to sleep because you're supposed to apply at night. I went to sleep, I woke up in the morning and my whole face was like, you go like this. I'm messing up my makeup. You go like that and my whole face was just coming off and I was like, but at the same time, my skin was like so bright under, so it was like, okay, it's scary, but I like it. So of course I kept going. It makes your skin dry and patchy. It looks like you apply a coat of Elmer's glue to your face, let it dry and start to peel it off, or it peels off on its own. Like your face is just peeling and peeling and peeling. But after I would say about 3 weeks or so, my skin was so even. Using regularly, I got rid of all my little acne marks. On top of that, I would have like a little dark mark here on my chin from like plucking a hair. And you know, sometimes when you do that, it's a little painful and then it leaves a little dark circle. Gone. My skin was flawless. The only thing was up here on my forehead, it wasn't doing anything for me really. I didn't really have a lot of issues in that area, but it just really wasn't doing anything for me. So I was like, fine. I used out that tube, used out all of my refills, and then so once I stopped using it, did my skin return to terrible? No, my skin was still like pretty smooth and flawless, but again, I would get one mark, a mosquito would bite me or anything. I would like burn my hair with a flat iron. The dark mark would just stay on my face for months and months and months. And it's like my skin is very stubborn because at this time I'm using an apricot scrub, an exfoliating scrub, and I'm using that with my hands, and my skin is just not turning over like that. Like my body is just holding on to that skin for dear life. It's not letting it go. So I went back to the dermatologist and I got another one. So they were giving me the Tazorac for a while, and then they switched me to Tretinoin because of insurance, whatever. So I was still using the Tretinoin 5%, and I have been using that for at least another year and a half. I also use it on my neck. I started using it like if I get a bite or a scratch, which they seem to take a long time to heal, I'll use this on it and it makes it dry and peel off and my skin looks even. So this has been like a godsend for me. So here are my recommendations for women who have melanin that have never used tretinoin. If you have sensitive skin, meaning if you have skin to where you lay on a pillow that you're not familiar with, or you use a different kind of soap, your face breaks out, your face is inflamed, your face gets like raw, red, dry, swollen, any of that, I would consider you to have sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, you want to start with 0.025% strength Tretinoin, Tazorac, Retin A. Whatever it is that you can get, you want to start with the lowest strength, and you want to use it every other day. So use it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Take Saturday and Sunday off. You can use like a thick moisturizer on Saturday and Sunday to allow your skin to build a little bit and to recover, and then continue Monday, Wednesday, and Friday while you use out the entire tube. If your skin doesn't have any negative reactions and doesn't become inflamed, and you feel like you have not gotten the results that you would like, then you can go up in strength to the 0.5% strength. If you use the 0.5% strength, I would again recommend that you use it Monday and Wednesday, Friday, maybe for like the first 6 weeks, just to gauge how your skin responds to it. If you have sensitive skin, I would also recommend that you use a mild cleanser when you're cleansing your face on a daily basis, or a oil soothing cleanser when you're cleansing your face on a daily basis. At all costs, you want to avoid the corners of your eyes and the corners of your mouth. This stuff will dry you out and make your skin thin and more likely to crack. If you're not sure if you can avoid those areas, I would say before you apply the tretinoin, take a grease of some sort, apply it to the corners of your eyes and the corners of your mouth. If you put it on and you forgot that you were supposed to avoid those areas and you just wiped it everywhere, I would suggest that you follow with like a shea butter or some sort of natural oil in the corners of your mouth and the corners of your eyes on a daily basis to keep your skin from cracking, because that skin cracking, boom, boom. If you have oily to combination skin, I recommend that you start off with 0.5%, using that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for at least 2 months, or you can just use out the entire tube. It depends on how much damage you have that you're trying to correct and get rid of. Use 0.5%, and you can use a combination of a mild soothing cleanser and possibly a scrub, depending on how much you're trying to correct. And then if you have skin like me, which is stubborn and doesn't scare too easily, then you can use the 0.1%. So that's it for this review. I'm also going to review the 0.1% strength and tell you what my experience with that one was. So if you want to see that video, it'll be uploaded to the channel. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to share. Until next time.